What's up, guys? I got bag number 5 opened up here on the table. It's the front gearbox assembly. same, pretty much the same thing goes for this that went for the rear gearbox assembly. I do the same Dremel process to the gearbox. That modification gets done. I don't do the Dremeling for the camber link because the front is a different setup with the front upper arm, so that's not needed. And I do make an additional modification, taking and 45ing this edge right here. That edge, whenever the car's put together and you're popping this piece in, the A block right there, that square edge gets really tight on the A block, and then this kind of has to snap in, which is okay, but with the simple 45ing of that edge, it makes this assembly, when the car is put together, be able to pull the diff in and out much smoother and easier, and a lot less effort to get everything lined up and working properly. So just a quick little modification, and it can make your life a lot easier for the entire life you've had to have the car. So it's this edge right here that I'm talking about. This just taking in 45ing. So if you can see the difference, this edge is now a 45-degree angle instead of a 90-degree angle. And like I said, that just allows you to slide this gearbox into place past the A block much easier, and just makes your car much easier to make those quick changes on the fly at the track. You want to maybe change your front diff, something really quick. It just makes your life a lot easier, being able to pop this gearbox off and back on much smoother and easier with a little bit less effort. Okay, so that is now ready to be used. Just make sure you clean up any of the little plastic shavings that are hanging on. You don't want those getting loose into the gears. Clean all that up really good before you go using it. But that's the only modification I make to the front gearbox. And then time to start assembling. So grab me some NMB bearings here. Same thing as the rear, no shim for the pinion. Pop that in. Make sure I pop this one all the way in. Double check the teeth on the gear. Every once in a while I see some little things down between the teeth that I just kind of brush out just to make sure it ain't like a metal shaving. You kind of see some things in there every once in a while. You want that gear completely clean and nice clean teeth so that they can mesh really well with the ring gear, and they can break in really well. So same deal as we did on the rear. Make sure to clean the set screw really good. With some brake cleaner. And then clean out the coupler threads as well. See like how much oily stuff came out of there. All that black right there was the oily stuff off of the set screw and the out drive or the coupler. So that oily residue will keep your Loctite from working, sticking properly. So make sure you get all your Loctite into the thread all the way around. This is probably one of the most critical common things that come unscrewed on people's cars is these drive shafts, so make sure you Loctite really good. Line up the flat spot, and then just like I did in the rear, hold that in with your thumb, hold that in your finger as tight as you can so it's pushed all the way in, and then lock it down as tight as you can. Same thing as the rear. Absolutely perfect. Look how free those bearings are. Amazing bearings. They're not even broke in yet. They're brand new. Okay. Let's go ahead and assemble our front center drive shaft. A little bit of grease on there. I try to get the grease where the barrel goes through, as well as where the pin is going to ride. Everywhere that's going to be a wear point of the drive shaft, that's where you want there to be the grease. So that's what I try to do. Just kind of work that grease all around in there. Okay. The same thing goes on this as we did on the rear. Wipe off all the excess grease just to prevent it slinging everywhere first time you run your car. And then attach the retaining clip. Once it snaps on, you're good to go. A nice and perfect build. Thanks again for watching. Stay tuned and follow the series, and we'll see you in the next video.